I have a lot of people ask me about renting or buying and what's best because most people have noticed that renting a lot of times is a lower amount of money out per month than a house payment. So, for example, there's a townhome project that I know where you could rent for maybe $2,300 a month, and your house payment might be even $2,600 a month. So, people say, well, why would I rent for less? And then if I were buying it, then I'd be paying more money. And so let me explain, it's not a true comparison a lot of times when we look at that. Because number one, you're still then not in the market. So the market, while it will still appreciate, you're talking 3% minimum usually per year if you look at where we've been the last few years. So you actually are pricing yourself a little more out of the market. Now, I'm going to explain something too. I'm not going to say that there isn't a place for renting because there is. So if you know that you are for sure only going to be in one place, maybe for 1 year, then maybe it makes sense to rent or 6 months or whatever it is. But if you're looking at, hey, I know I'm going to be in this job for a while, or I know I'm going to be in this area because I have a lot of family. And even if I lost my job, that's one of the questions I say is if you lost your job tomorrow, are you looking at a state or are you looking in state? Because that matters. Because if you were to lose your job right away, then maybe you would still be okay to find another job in Utah and stay. And so you really need to consider that. It's how long you're going to be in the situation that you're in right now. And take into consideration the other things that I call the D's, which are sometimes diapers or degrees. And if you're having a growing family, it may make sense to buy right now. Also, degrees, is that job going to take you out of state? Or are you going to stay in state? So there are times when I actually do tell people and I say, hey, if you only have 9 months and you're not sure where you're going to be in 9 months, then yeah, you may want to rent. That may make sense to you. And so I have different tips on that as well. And so what I like to do is just have people call me and I can give you the pros and cons because you shouldn't just be looking at what the money amount is per month of rent versus a house payment because it's not a true comparison. You have other write offs when you also own the property that you don't have when you're renting. And so definitely you need to kind of consider those options as well.